This is how it started.
Let's begin.
I feel like that happens to me a lot more than I think notice.
This is how it's going.
CyberBunny is with us on the show. Psycho
That's
sister.
torture.
Sorry, that's Japanese for cool. That is cool. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me today.
Now-
よろしくお願いいたします。
Yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. There's a couple of things I want to let everybody know about. CyberBunny is a online personality. She doesn't call herself an influencer, and I understand the connotations of that. Basically, according to me, and just watching, she does portray a character, but that character, a lot of the content that she puts online actually comes from her feelings, her knowledge. So she's here on the show. Not only that, because of that, but also Forbes 30 under 30 Asia. Forbes Asia has named her as one of the people 30 under 30. And that is wonderful. Look at this. This is from Forbes'
Thank you
website.
so much.
Congratulations.
I couldn't have done it without my friends and families and my supporters, all you guys, Bunny Gang.
Hey, and you have a whole plethora of supporters. As a matter of fact, more than 1 million views on your YouTube, just on the beginning hiragana. We'll talk about that in a bit. But also, you've got over, 500,000 followers, if not more. I may be not looking at all the platforms, but that's incredible.
Thank you so much. It was a long journey, and it did not happen overnight.
Now, you have Hawaii ties. You went to elementary, middle, and high school here in Hawaii?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You also attended the University of Hawaii, right?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
What did you major in?
Rainbows.
Yay!
Yeah. I studied fine arts.
Okay.
So I took my BFA, my Bachelor's of Fine Arts in fiber.
Okay. What were you thinking at the time?
Well, I originally started with a food science major, but my brain doesn't work in a scientific way. I'm more of the liberal arts, creative mind. So I chose art.
Okay.
I followed my heart.
What got you into what you do today as CyberBunny?
So I wanted to create an inclusive community for everyone to learn about Japanese language and culture. So everyone is welcome to join in on the conversation, whether you had a bad experience or a good experience.
But you're really teaching. I mean, you're taking that to another level. You're taking a way to be doing it so it's catchy, so you retain.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. And you're not only teaching that, you're making bridges between East and West, basically, between Japan and anybody from like the continental United States, especially people that do not understand Japanese culture, perhaps. Tell us a little bit more about what it is that you do and what you were attempting to do as CyberBunny.
Well, I think education is key and it should be free. So everyone wants to be part of Japanese culture in some way. And it all starts with hiragana. There's hiragana, katakana, and kanji. But if you can surpass hiragana, the sky is the limit. So
Okay.
that's why I started the ABC, the Japanese version of ABC.
Now, I noticed that you said that you wanted to create a safe and inclusive community, correct? Talk about that for a little bit.
So a lot of my comments are mostly about people's experiences. And, I don't not welcome it, but I want everyone to be part of the conversation and learn from each other and just kind of share stories because everyone has a different story.
What is your most popular kind of content that you put out there?
Okay, do you know my alter ego Jessica?
Okay, explain.
So she's
Jessica.
she's like the American coming to Japan. She's like the Emily in Paris, but Japan version.
Got
So
it.
she has no idea what Japanese culture is, and she just comes to Japan doing all the wrong things, doing it the American way. So it may work in your country, but in Japan, it's a little bit different. It's quite the polar opposite. So I just wanted to make funny videos pointing out the differences in culture.
Wow. The kinds of people that take in your video, I'm guessing are people that are wanting to be in Japan for some reason, like students. Who else takes in your videos?
Definitely students, people who want to retire. We got some military in the audience. We got some Japanese anime enthusiasts. So
Kind of
yeah,
a
anyone, basically, all ages.
talk about anime for a couple of minutes.
Okay. I love anime. I use it to study Japanese, and sometimes it's not really the correct way of learning Japanese. So you might find in some situations that you might say a certain phrase that you learn from anime, but when you apply to real life, it's like kind of rude.
Konnichiwa! Welcome to my new series, Anime Breakdown by CyberBunny.
So I incorporate that into my videos as well.
You also are involved in business because this takes money to do, continuously put out content, to get all the equipment and everything that you need. You have hooked up with quite a bit. You have a lot of partnerships out there. As a matter of fact, I saw this one for Japan Rail Pass. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Yes. Well, I started this when I was broke. I had no money. I had no job. I was freelancing. But I knew like this is what I wanted to do and this was my passion. So just watching from the movies, they always say follow your heart. So that's what I did. And it was worth it.
Awesome. I noticed in a lot of your content, you do have a lot of Hawaii placed here. You got Easter eggs kind of all over the place. If they didn't know, I mean, you come off as being very knowledgeable, but of course, that's because you grew up here, about the culture here and how it kind of overlaps. There's the continental United States way of doing things, but Hawaii's kind of in that middle in between, and you take a lot of that knowledge and kind of drop it here and there all over the place.
In my intro video, I said I am the bridge between East and the West. Hawaii is literally in the middle from Japan to continental US. So yeah, a lot of people stop in Hawaii and then go to the US and vice versa to Japan. So I feel like, Hawaii culture is its own thing. And I'm like in between both countries, which is so awesome. It's the best of both worlds.
I'd like for you to, if you can, give me a memory of something that was happy for you in Hawaii side.
The memorable memory is so this year I was part of the food community where we just go to different restaurants, and all of a sudden I got 30 plus friends and we just made content. Toby from PR marketing, he like hit me up one day and then we made a ramen video at Kamitoku Ramen, and it got over 1 million views. So we just wanted to keep doing it.
Toby is awesome, but he's definitely a foodie. Yeah, brother can eat so much, and I don't know where he puts it.
He has a second stomach.
I
somewhere.
think so. Give me an idea of something special, fun memory on the Japan side.
Fun memory? Oh my god. Every single moment of my life here is a fun time. Basically, riding the train is like an experience itself. Going to an onsen is so relaxing. And the food, though. The food is... What is your favorite food in Japan?
Osushi. 本当に osushi. For me, anywhere I can eat sushi, it's just awesome.
Sushi ka.
But if you go to an onsen, they give you sushi all the time, but it's always the fish that come from the area of the onsen that you're in. So you're literally eating the food from everywhere you go. And if you travel to all the different onsens around the country, you get to taste, definitely. I mean, they pick, they grow, they gather. It's food from those places. And I love doing that.
Keep it fresh and natural.
Yep.
That's Japan.
When you do go out, because you just mentioned that, you go out to the subways, you go out to the trains, does your persona allow you some anonymity when you go out there? Because, I mean, everybody knows you and everybody's got their phone. And if you're in character and they
As
look
this
up,
on the train.
yeah,
I don't go on the train as this
okay.
ever. That's like unnecessary. I usually change at the location I'm at.
So
There's no way that my hair is real.
so
This
you
is a
you will be in costume. You'll come out. You'll do your filming and whatever you're doing for
Mhm.
social
In
media,
public if I have to.
and then you'll go right away and change.
Yes. Like
Okay.
ASAP. Like because it's kind of like I'm shy. I'm a really shy introvert, extrovert. So people will definitely stare, but just keep to yourself. I need to make this video. It's going to make a lot of people happy. This is the mission. So I
No,
just suck it up.
that's awesome. So do you get kind of surrounded or get approached when you're about to make videos and you're in character?
Yeah, some people say, "Oh, kawaii." Or I just get stares and I'm used to it.
Okay,
I
that's
hope they
awesome.
stare at me.
What do you want people to know about CyberBunny?
I want them to know that I am everyone's friend. I have an open heart. So people usually DM me questions, and I try to answer as much as I can, if it's appropriate. So yeah, I'm there for you, and I wish to show you all the places that Japan has to offer. I'm actually going to Kyoto, Osaka, and Hokkaido in a couple weeks, so I want to show you all the places and hidden gems I've encountered.
Yeah, you're gonna go see.
Have you been?
I've only been to Hokkaido in the snow, so I have no idea what Hokkaido is without snow.
Oh my gosh, it is the place to be during the summer. The lavender fields in Furano.
Really?
It's okay. I'll
Oh,
take you. I'll virtually take you, Billy.
really? Okay, okay, okay. We're
Yeah.
on. We have your virtual date. Yay! Okay.
I have a question for you. Is that
Yes,
okay?
absolutely.
So, if I were to take you to Japan, where would you like me to take you? Like anywhere. It doesn't have to be a specific place. It could be, you can describe what that kind of place is like.
Wow. I would probably like to go somewhere on the west coast of Japan because I've been all over the East Coast. I've been to
Okay, Kansai
onsens
area.
and castles, and I've been to movie sets, and I've been to places, but on the West Coast, 全然行きませんでした。
行かないと。
So, if you'd love to give me a virtual tour, then 行きましょう。
Yes, I can hook you up with a Japan Rail Pass.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yes, since I'm partnering with them. So that's exciting.
Okay. Congratulations to you. That's quite a deal to be in Forbes list of 30 under 30 for Asia. That means that you're making a difference. You're making positive experience. And this is for, let's go back to, can we go back to that screen, please? Yeah, 30 under 30 Asia media, marketing, and advertising. Hontoni Psycho Girl. That's awesome.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
本当に嬉しいです。感謝してます。
Thank you so much for your time and to be able to talk story with you and to congratulate you. And it's neat knowing that you have these ties from here in Hawaii and you still take that with you in whatever you do as well. So that's absolutely awesome. Hontoni, I'll be watching.
いえいえ、こちらこそ。Small town girl living her dreams. Everyone can do it, so can you.
Okay. ありがとうございました。本当に. And then if you want to
あり
go
がとうござ
ahead
いま
and
す。
follow, we are putting her information, CyberBunnies, down in the comments. Our moderators are doing that right now. Moderators, thank you very, very much. CyberBunny, we will talk to you later. じゃあ、後でね。
じゃあまたね。
アロハ